Five-Star University College is a fashion, business, and media university or media school, which most people will call it. We are located currently around Atomic, um, not far from Legon. We are mostly into business courses, fashion courses. We are into languages. We do a bit of media. All the courses that has to do with media, that's acting, film directing, production, script writing. We also are keen on fashion modeling, which we are the only institution that has taken modeling from the grassroots to GS office. Now, fashion modeling is being offered as a tertiary course for the first time in Africa. And we do other lifestyle courses and short courses for the corporate world.
Okay, that's nice. So, from everything you said,
Yes.
I think I can ask you that
Okay.
what is Five-Star University truly noted for?
Faisal is really noted for the fashion and then the media aspects. And then also we will say for the father, we are very, very good at grooming talents. I think we don't joke with the human resources we have available. So we are much noted for um, talents development and then the fashion aspects to talk of a bit of the media as well.
Okay, so if I may ask,
Yes.
do you have any model or any of the acting students who has made it to the top?
Yes, we have quite a good number. If you go to our social media page right now, as part of the Fashion for Change project, we are doing a mentorship program where some of our products are flying from all over the world, coming down to mentor the new students. So yeah, we have one of our best acting products that just won a big reality show in Nigeria. It's one of those big shows just as Big Brother Africa. He actually won a car and cash prize. He just left last week for his mentorship program. We have quite a number of top models. I think we produce the best fashion models. And then also, our students won the Vlisco Best Fashion Designer of the Year. And she's currently abroad on a scholarship by Vlisco.
Wow, that's great. So, from everything you are saying, then it means in terms of fashion and media, then I can say Five-Star University College is the best. Okay, so what triggered the decision of the SRC to organize a fashion week instead of other activities? Because from everything you've said so far, you have other courses you've been treating. So
Okay.
why the fashion week?
Okay, so I think that is where we want to make a little bit of clarification. It's not only Fashion Week. So that's why we have, instead of, even if you look at the project before the management approve it, we made sure we didn't put show by the name. So we just have Fashion for Change. So we have the story behind this is that as a culture, at the end of every year, each department presents a project work. So your project work is part of your academic score. So we decided a few years back that instead of only having the students that are graduating having a ceremony at the end of the year, why don't the continuing students also have something to do? Because you can see the feeling when others are graduating. So we decided that at the end of every year, everybody brings together their projects and form an event out of it. So you can also invite your parents and guardians to come and see. Maybe you are a first year student, this is what you've been able to do. So that is it. So this year we decided to do something different. So the SRC were tasked to come up with something that will benefit the community. Instead of just doing the usual fun stuff, they should do something that will benefit the community. So they came back with a good idea that beginning from Ghana, we have experienced a lot of flooding this year, and then we see how the devastating one happening right now. So they decided to do something that could help the environment. That's how come the name came. So we realized that since we are noted for the fashion, why don't we start with what we are good at, teaching the public how uh, fashion hurts the Mother Earth and then the environment.
Oh, wow, that's really nice and
Yes, thanks.
it's very interesting. So then I'll say thumbs up to the
Thanks.
SRC executives wherever they are.
Thanks.
Okay, then why the theme fashion for change, combating the danger of climate change?
Okay. The theme fashion for change was very, very carefully selected. Why? Because, as you said, myself, I started my journey a little bit into fashion from infancy. So I grew up to see clothes that my dad bought before I was born. They are still there today and they never faded. But if you look at what you and I are experiencing right now, some of the dresses you and I are wearing right now may not last for the next 2 years. So it's telling you that quality of production is losing. And the question I'll ask you right now is that where is the dress you wear when you were 12, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years? They are somewhere in the ground. There are somewhere, some are not well burnt. Even if we are burning them, we are still harming the environment. So we realize that the advanced world are already doing well with that. They are literally recycling old dresses to make new fabrics out of it. So even the top brands you see, Gucci and the rest, that's what they do currently. That's how they are saving the earth. So we also feel that why don't we start by teaching our people, since we litter a lot, why don't we teach them how we can actually reuse all these plastics, all these dresses that we think we are done with, we want to burn them. Why can't we just learn how to reuse them? And I'm a very keen on reusing. So when it comes to my office house, I reuse a lot of things. Not only that saves you money, it protects life.
Oh, okay, that is very, very exciting. During the weekend, I don't know if you heard about the Obroniwewu Festival
Yes,
at
some
the
of our
Mokola.
models were part of it.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yes,
I think you have to employ me as one of your
we
models.
will. You look like a model, so
Oh my
we'll
god.
get you a job.
Wow, then I'll be expecting it. I'll be calling you from time to time.
Don't have any problem.
Okay, so in short, I could say that then the Fashion for Change Fashion Week
Yeah,
is just about teaching the public
yeah,
about how to reuse their clothes instead
yeah.
of dumping them and causing environmental
Yes,
hazards.
yes, and how to use our plastic to create fashion dresses.
Wow.
Yes.
Don't you think using plastic to create our fashion has been done before?
Yeah, it has been done, but not the way you're going to see it this time. Not only that, I'll probably share some pictures with you for your production sake. We are going beyond just plastic. We have some dresses made out for the previous projects. We have, tea bag, the Lipton. When we finish drinking Lipton, we trade them away. We have dresses made out of Lipton. We have dresses made out of the disc we use to play music. We have dresses made out of the rice sack, the cocoa sack. So we just want people to know it might come in a fashion form, but there's a way you can reuse your rice bag probably to go to the market. Imagine everybody can turn their rice bag into a bag. You don't need to be buying sorry to say, I call it the funeral rubber, the black rubber all the time. You are saving a lot of damage that could be caused. So that is where we are coming from.
Okay, so you've made mention of a whole lot about this climate and fashion. But I want you to tell the general public the
Mhm.
connection between climate change
And
and then
then
fashion.
fashion. Okay, that is it's a tough question. It's a tough question, but yeah, thank you again. That's a great question. I would like the general public to understand that fashion is one of the biggest markets on earth right now. The fashion industry is just so big that you have no idea how much dresses are being produced, how much dresses are not used on daily basis, and how much of this, making a dress brings a lot of things together. Different fabrics, different materials, a lot of product chemicals goes into it. I get in. I know the quickest way for us to get rid of our dresses is burning them. But when you burn them, all these chemical products also constitute some chemical reactions that goes into the atmosphere. So the bad news is that it comes back to us and our children. It even affects unborn kids. So let's look at it from that angle. From the layman perspective, um, if fashion is not being taken care of, we don't have the key players, the government putting measures in place, regulations to make sure that every company has a quota from whatever they make as profits that goes back to protect the environment and put money into recycling. It's very amazing. After your publication, we have two recycling companies in Ghana that contacted us. They'll be coming to the show because they also, even though they are recycling, they still can connect it. They still can connect it. So we are happy to let them know that fashion can actually play a key role in the ecosystem. Um, I have some video I look at where that will be our next project where people are actually making dress out of the fresh leaves. Yeah. So that's what we want to communicate to the public.